Hello, everybody. Today we are playing Monster, which is it's the web ball game that it has Midnight playing for Gibbet's team, and then it's exhibition. My eye is slightly off, and it looks hilarious. But this is an exhibition game, so you guys are not playing the Silver Stingers. Like, you're not playing the official team. You are playing... You'll see in a second. And just like for Midnight, you are part of the team, but they haven't put together a full squad yet. So they asked you to bring in some people that you knew that would like to play. That is how the teams got set up right now. And if we want to go to the next screen, I will introduce all of the players. Alright. So we have on the Mana Warriors, which is the team from Gibbet. We have Midnight, played by Kuari.
Hello, hello.
We have Krieg, played by Toast.
Hello there.
Seth is played by Seth.
Howdy.
Flynn is played by Flynn.
Meowdy.
Love it. Nichol is played by Professor Winter.
Tonight, the part of Nichol will be played by Flare DeVite.
Flare DeVite is played by Professor Winter.
Correct.
We have Tarkus played by Ro.
Hello.
Cass played by Blue Cowboy.
Howdy, howdy.
And Adli played by Starless. Yes.
Yes, hi.
I just wanted to call you Adli again. I was just like, no, they have a Discord name. Alright. So everybody, we are back at the Silver Thimble. You guys have known for weeks that this game is coming. Like, you guys have been like practicing at the Sabbatha Arena and just playing. It's an exhibition match, so like no like ill will between you guys is how I'm imagining it. Also, yes, because you can see the name on the side of it. Team Nichol, Tarkus, Cass, and Adli, you are the Simmons Crunchers, brought to you by Stinkflower Ale.
Aw, yay, support Simmons.
That's what team you guys are on. Alright, 1 second. Then
Hopefully this doesn't cause some unusual breach of contract with Krieg in some way I don't recognize.
This is like Gemini's side project. Gemini has gotten together with the Beatles and began like making, Simmons Crunch. That delightful beverage. But as like you guys are like, you were told to meet on the beach at this night. So as you guys are just like waiting, all like in uniform, suddenly coming like sailing across the ocean is a giant stadium. Like, you can see it coming, and it starts moving at a ridiculous speed. And this right here on the map is the Gibbet Stadium. It is called the Mana War. And you guys are all the Mana Warriors. And then we are going to go straight to the Mana Warriors locker room. Which, there's the Modern Major General, like, looking over all you guys' uniforms. Which is just, jersey top, jersey shorts. If you guys want, like, pants, that's also fine. Like, long sleeve, short sleeve, everything is fine.
I'm gonna keep the hat.
Your hat band definitely just says Mana Warriors around it. Remember those like belt buckles that used to like scroll text?
Yeah.
That's what the brim of your fedora looks like.
Nice.
Wait, do I have the wrong people? No, I have the right people on the right teams. Okay. Alright. So Modern Major General comes into the room and he's like, excellent, you're all here. Are we all excited? How do you like the stadium?
Seems
How
great.
the hell did you manage to get the resources to build something like this? This is impressive.
We had a very large, very generous donation from Dyad very recently.
Can't imagine why.
And he looks over at Krieg, and you can't see eyes or eyelids, but one of the eye, then one of the lights goes out, and you can definitely tell he just winked at you. So he's just like, "Are we all excited?" And he's just like,
Aye.
"Okay." He's like, "Excellent. So I know some of you have some really fantastic moves, and I know that you guys don't really agree with the material, like your magic. We understand that what you call null metal makes you a little uncomfortable, but that's what most of the ship is built with. Like it shouldn't cause any harm, but we want a fair game. But we want an entertaining game." So he like passes out a bunch of Midnight Rush energy drink cans to everybody. And so here's the mechanic for you guys. If you want to use one of your AP moves from Quest, you have to be seen drinking as many of these as equal to AP. You need to be seen doing it.
What if it's a 0 AP ability? How many do we need to drink?
You still have to consume one if you want to do anything magic.
Well, the answer is 1.
The answer is 1 for 0 and 1 for 1. And then... And this is the part that your characters would know, that you guys have already studied it, that this stuff can become addictive.
Midnight's immediately checking to see what the contract on these ones are.
Roll me a 20-sider. Oh no, you're not a bureau man, sir.
Oh.
Ooh, they've actually hidden them better then. Okay.
But I can tell you guys all right now, without any worry, that you are not signing on to a contract. Like, this exhibition game is just that. It's a commercial, that you are not like held liable if you lose. Please win if you can. Because like the more you win, the more Midnight gets paid, and like you all will get paid, and there is a prize.
Well, that's enough incentive for me.
And he's just like, so all of you have as many drinks as you want, and then just like, if you want to use AP, you have to also include in the role playing how you are slamming a Midnight Rush.
Is Midnight allowed to bring his gas mask, or is that...
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Can I keep one of these? Like, just to keep it? Because it's going to be a collector's item one day.
And he's just like, that's fine. Alright, so let's go to the Simmons Crunchers team. Like, Simmons Crunchers brought to you by the Diving Bell. And so, Noelle, the otter bartender of the Diving Bell, is who you guys are playing for. She's just like, excellent. Alright. It's just, this is a great opportunity. Me and Simmons have put together a really good drink, and we think it can really move the Diving Bell up the next level. Like, maybe, it's just like he's not in this room, we would like the Diving Bell to be the next Krieg's at Market Square. A diving bell on every corner. Not like we don't have to go straight alcohol. We're thinking like me and Soki have been talking back and forth about starting a coffee chain of diving bells all around the city. And if you guys win here tonight, it's a real good foot in that door. So I really want you guys to just play your hearts out. And she just like pulls out a bunch of like cans of the Simmons Crunch that has a little like pouch on the side of it for you to like sprinkle in the dried stink flour into it. She's like, if you could be seen drinking this during the game, we would appreciate that. Okay.
One question: is it safe?
Oh, it's delicious.
What if we
I
don't have
see.
mouths?
It's just open up that hatch and just pour it in somewhere. Stinkflower finds a way.
It definitely does. I would know.
Do you guys happen to have like a bandana with y'all's name on it?
Oh, absolutely, right here. And you guys also are all wearing uniforms. That it's just like, I don't want the uniforms to say 1 in the taste, 2 in the stink, but they might. Because I totally blanked out on that game that we played, where they kept coming up with terrible lines. And then I went back and listened to it, and it was hilarious. But anyway, yeah, bandana for sure. Tarkus, you've got a stink flower spray painted on you. And sorry, here's you guys' mechanic. If you want to use AP here as well, you drink one of these and you'll get 2 AP per drink. That drink gives you a -2 on your roll. Whatever you roll, it's going to be -2. Because you're drunk.
Oh, this is going to be hilarious. It's magic. Who wants to see Adli drunk?
Okay, everybody. So we are going to Oh, and sorry. On the way out of the room, Modern Major General walks up to Midnight. He's just like, okay, so just play you guys' hearts out. We can really do some good stuff with this. We're almost at the edge of some really fantastic technology. I'm very excited to show you. And he's just like, we'll talk about this later. Just please win. Oh, and remember, halftime we hit that promo, and then you just cut that commercial. It'll be good. It'll be good. Great. And he's just
Understood.
Go ahead.
It's understood. I'll make sure at the very least to give you a good show.
And he just walks around shaking everybody else's hands around the room, goes up to Seth, and he's just, thank you very much for coming. And then Flynn, thank you very much for coming. And then Krieg, thank you very much for coming. We should talk.
Okay.
And then he leaves the room.
What a nice guy.
So the crowd starts cheering. Everybody is excited. It's just the announcer's just and we have the new star of the face of Midnight Rush, Midnight Urbis, and the Mana Warriors. And the crowd goes crazy. And you guys start seeing Gibbet has latched onto the idea of cameras in a big way. There are little all of those sports style cameras that come down and swoop and get really good shots of people. They are everywhere. And it's just you can imagine there's not a single thing in this stadium that is not being recorded. And then the announcer's just and with the Captain Fleur de Vide, we have the Simmons Crunchers. And everybody's, woo! Sorry, our cheer cards broke. We don't know what's wrong with them. But otherwise, you guys could be cheering. It'd be cool.
We're Simmons.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
That's fucking right on your back. Right on the back. He's just fuck yes, absolutely. Sorry, guys.
Everyone just
the Simmons
turns
Crunchers
around
already
to
scored the
show off
first
their
goal.
backs.
Didn't have a choice in that one. All right, so for the people who don't know how web ball works, hello, well, it's all of us. But the rules that we have set up is there are 6 nets. You are not allowed to physically go from one person's net to like Flynn cannot leave the left net. I'm not saying this is where you are. You guys can place yourself wherever. I'm just explaining the rules we have. But you can throw at other nets. It's just more difficult to like score from across, and other people have chances to act on it. It's fine for you guys to have physical contact, but like maybe don't, punch each other. Tackling seems fine though. And there are 3 balls at all times. And yeah, you guys wanna? Do you think that this game would be Midnight's team goes first, or do you think there'd be a coin flip?
I'd say coin flip personally.
All right. So Midnight.
Midnight, you do tails, right? Because
Sure, let's go.
Got a tail.
Sorry, 1 is heads, 2 is tails.
Yep.
1. All right. So go ahead and put you guys in whatever position you want. You can have 1 on each side and 2 have to be in the middle. But you guys can throw on other things. It's just flavor-wise, where do you think you are?
If Nichol is ally and also team lead middle, so
Ooh, yeah, good call.
It is also worth more points. If Tarkus scored on Flynn, he would get 1 point. But if Tarkus scored on Seth, he would get 3.
oh,
okay,
I
because there's more chances of interference.
Yes.
Tarkus. Oh, okay, I get it.
All right. Is this where everybody wants to be?
I suppose.
All right.
Yep.
I never played Webball before.
So the way that this round's gonna work is so the crunchers are going to make all of the rolls this time. If they roll 6 or if they roll 12, whatever they did was perfect. Anything above 10 is perfect. Between 7 to 9, they get what they wanted, but at a cost. And any lower than that, 5, yeah. Any lower than that, the other person role plays how it went wrong. So if Tarkus shoots on Flynn and gets a 12, he's going to score. You guys can role play how that score worked, and I encourage you to. But if he rolls a 4, Flynn tells me how it went wrong, and then Flynn has the ball.
Nice.
It's really easy. It goes super quick, guys. Don't panic. It's a great game. Who wants to make the first move? And it's got to be one of the crunchers.
I could actually start. I'm actually going to start by. I think I'll give Adli. Make sure Adli has the ball, and encourage Air to. All right, we've trained for this for a while. How about you show them what they can do, and going to try encourage. Assist.
Yeah, go ahead and make a heart roll for sure. Also, if you guys are interested, everybody has character sheets in the workshop channel that you guys can go check out.
Mm.
All right, so an 8. So yeah, it succeeds. So all right, Adli, how do you take that? You've got the ball, you're being cheered on.
Adli is nervous as all get out, and when Nichol hands over the ball, looks terrified, and then hears that and just kind of nods, grits their teeth, and goes, "Okay, well, Midnight wouldn't want me to go easy on him, so I'm just going to take that and I am going to keep Nichol's words in the back of my head and remember all the training and give it my best.
I might have put slightly too much pressure on Adli, given it was an 8 as opposed to a 9.
Oh shit! Did it fail?
No, 8 is success at a cost.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, here's what I think the cost is gonna be. No, that makes perfect sense. Okay. So Adli, you are super psyched to make this throw. Just know that if what you roll is your cost, is that you are going to get more pressure onto you. Like, if you miss, like you are gonna feel great if you land this, but if you don't get it perfect, you are going to move more tense.
Okay.
That is the cost.
And I'm gonna say, I guess I'm rolling plus heart because I'm trying to do this.
I think this is a plus. This is power. If you're just shooting, like you get his assist for sure, which will give you a plus on the roll.
Okay, plus power. So 2d6, and then
Modifier.
Yeah, your modifier is 1, and then you get an additional 1. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 2.
Got it. Let's try this.
Yeah, which is a 10, and it goes right in. You shot on Midnight, though?
Nice.
Yes, I did.
All right. Go ahead. Midnight, how did you try to stop it? And Adli, how did it get by?
I think Midnight kind of was kind of just watching Adli, trying to kind of get a good feel of where they were aiming, and would jump to try to catch the ball basically where he thinks is aiming.
And I think because of that, the one thing that people consistently forget is Adli is stronger than a look, so that ball goes much faster than Midnight thought it was going to.
Absolutely. 1 second. Production value.
Yeah.
I absolutely. Tarkus or Cass, you two both have the ball as well. So, yeah, go ahead.
Cass is going to perform curveball by essentially he's gonna make it look like he's throwing it all the way towards Flynn's goal and try and make Seth react.
Oh, I gotcha. All right. Yeah, go ahead and give me the curveball is. Sorry. Yeah, curveball skill, right? Yeah, give me a skill roll.
Actually, curveball is I.
Is curveball? I'm so sorry.
Yep.
All right, Cass.
Oh, what's wrong?
Yeah, roll me 2d6 plus 2.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Oof. Success at a cost. All right. So Seth, how do you catch this?
Well, since I've been in many web ball games in my time, I'm going to do my best to do a goalkeeping move to stop this ball from getting anywhere near a goal.
Oh yeah, it is success at a cost. So like, yeah, how does Seth stop it, but Cass gets the ball back, or somebody else on Simmons Crunchers get the ball? Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what the choice should be.
I block it, but I hit it so hard that it just falls back into the other team's hands.
Who gets it, Cass?
I'd say it knocks all the way over towards Fleur de Vie.
Absolutely. And all right, Fleur and Tarkus, you two both have it. You two both have a ball, and you guys have 1 point. Nika will update that as soon as she gets back. I think she was going to the bathroom. Simmons Crunchers have 1.
Yeah, as it turns out, Fleur de Vide was actually having his hand up to do a high five with Adli and end up getting the ball instead.
Just works out.
Yeah, so anyway, Tarkus, please go ahead.
I would like to use my Force of Nature ability against Flynn to gain +1 forward before this roll.
About to get
Alright.
real drunk.
Oh, I know.
Oh, this is a varsity ability.
Yeah, that's a varsity ability.
okay.
We don't take AP.
That sounded almost like a quest ability, which is almost like this
Really
robot's
did.
about to get
As-
real drunk.
As Tarkus picks up the ball and he just holds his arms out wide, and you hear his jersey ripping because it barely fits him. And he sort of hits like a baseball pitcher's pose, leg in the air, staring you down, and getting ready to launch this ball.
Absolutely. Like, yeah, let's see the roll, and then Flynn can, if we'll see who gets to narrate this.
This is power, correct?
Oh, this is absolutely power.
Power.
And having +1 forward just means I
An
get an
extra
extra
one.
So that'll be this.
Oh, it's still a tough chart. And success at a cost. I think, alright, Flynn, you can block this,
Yes.
but it's gonna hurt.
Okay.
Like,
Oh god, Tarkus gives someone else a concussion again.
Flynn, you
40-pound cat.
you lose 1 power. So whatever your power is, take it down by 1 more.
All right.
As you hear one of your arm bones break.
Oh no.
As just Flynn standing her ground. Like how? Like was it Flynn standing her ground? Was it Flynn deflecting it, but it was still too strong? What happened?
I think that Flynn was trying to deflect it with one of her arms, and because she is I don't know how much Krieg weighs, but she's probably the tiniest one, so she raises her arm up, and she's just got regular cat bones, so it's just like a robot shooting a ball at a cat.
Oh my god. Guys, the crowd is booing the Simmons Crunchers so bad right now.
Flynn!
As
Yeah, she lets out a wail.
oh no, I think because it's success at a cost. The cost was the crowd turned against you guys, but you did get a score. So Simmons Crunchers are at 2.
And also I have that fan base too.
Oh yeah, they're losing their minds. There's a huge fucking just section of the audience. It's Thaddeus, and it's Peanut, and it's Rupert. And then you see Juxtapose, over there, and all of them are just booing the Simmons Crunchers. But Fleur, you're up.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to either do something really flashy that'll look cool and get a point, or make me look like an utter idiot and get everyone laughing. So either way, a win-win.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, party tricks are always nice.
Yeah, so I'm taking one of those, one of our nice little special drinks, and I'm going to be slamming it down except for a little bit at the bottom, tossing it behind me, and then using 2 AP for super cold fluid to let the remainder that's in there ice up, and then basically have it launch out and launch me and thus the ball right at the other side.
Absolutely. What do we think this is? What role do you think this is? Skill, eye, or heart?
I don't think it's heart, because it's trying. I think it's either skill or eye. Actually, I think it would be skill, because this is basically trying to rely on, actually aiming it right so that my shot can go straight, as opposed to me going into the stands, or the ball going into the stands, or both going into the stand.
All right, so 2d6 minus 2. Oof. Krieg, how did you stop him? What went wrong?
Seeing the fancy can go in the air, and then him kind of going forward, I kind of throw something at the can, and it doesn't go where it's supposed to, and he ends up just completely face planting right in front, and then so I just kind of do the fancy move of stepping on his head and then cheering for the crowds.
Absolutely. Right after that, Midnight, he drops the ball.
Yep, and from the floor, while Flair is being fake stepped on, he's going muffled, woo, woo, and pumping his fist because he is really feeling that drink right now. He can feel no pain.
Yeah, Stink Flower Ale. It's like the real problem with the Simmons Crunch is the crunches are also alcoholic.
It's like eating the worm.
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's that right there. But Midnight, you've got the ball. Like not the one that these ones are already. These two are out, but there's one live ball left, and Midnight's got it.
Okay, I think Midnight's gonna go rushing for the ball, sweep it up, take one of the drinks, slam it into his gas mask, and I think he's going to use basically a version of Rebuke, as he makes a shell copy of a kind of green tinged shell copy of himself, just spark up behind him. That he looks like he's about to shoot himself, but he's trying to curveball to basically, instead, the Rebuke clone smacks the ball in the other direction towards Cass's goal.
All right, yeah, hit me with that eye. All right, 8. So, Cass, how did you miss this, but still got the crowd back on your side?
This is a tough one.
Yeah, it is a tough one. I was thinking that, like, is it one of those things where the ball, like, curves and you jump right at it and, like, all 4 of your arms wrap around it at your chest, but it was such a strong throw that you did get just pushed back into the net anyway?
Yeah, essentially like that.
Okay. I hate to, like, just force a narrative on you guys, but, like, that's how I was picturing it. Like, very just, like, King of Tennis situation. Where, like, you stopped it, but it was just too much and it broke your net. If you guys don't watch King of Tennis, it's pretty alright. But yeah, so the Mana Warriors have 1 point, and the Simmons Crunchers have 2 points.
Actually, quick question. Because it
Oh.
went to a neighboring goal, is it
Yep.
two?
It's 2-2. 2-2. I'm sorry.
Also, I was thinking of Captain Tsubasa.
Captain Tsubasa is also go. I keep looking at that one on the PlayStation Store. Like, man, I like that anime. So is that game good? If anybody's played that on PlayStation, let me know at some point. Anyway, so yeah, with that, the whistle's blown. Like, that is the first round. You guys are 2-2. And so Modern Major General comes out and he's just like raises his hand and it's like, and now our esteemed Midnight Erebus will perform, has a little message for all of you. And this when like the whole theater goes blind, the whole stadium goes dark. There's a giant like lightning green backdrop behind Midnight. Are you prepared to cut your promo? Midnight.
Yeah, I think I have an idea. So, I think Midnight's just going to kind of slowly approach from the darkness until he's illuminated by the green light, holding a web ball with his gas mask on. Slam 2 drinks into the gas mask before throwing the ball at the camera to it just barely misses it, and just shout out in the arena's glare with in the arena's glare from the opening whistle to the final hush. Midnight Rush, energize and leave your rivals in the dust.
Beautiful. Crowd goes wild. All of the Gibbet people just like slamming their hands together, and like the louder they clap, the more it like sparks out, like the more you see like literal energy shoot out of their hands. And it's just like, and all of them just suddenly you hear like 1,000 cans open at the same time and get smashed into like the gas mask thing. And you just like the whole arena starts glowing bright green. You just sold so much Midnight Rush.
May have made a mistake, but okay.
And everybody's just like, holy hell. And it's like, and Tincture like sidles up to the Simmons Crunches, and she's just like, I hope this works. And she's like, everybody make sure you've unmuted the stream and stuff, because we're about to play a commercial. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna like be able to beat
Wait,
that
I have
one.
an idea.
She's just like, she presses the button, and yeah, make sure you're watching the stream.
Adli is actually
Oh,
going.
Simmons, your friendly guide to extraordinary flavors.
Oh, that's adorable.
And today, I want to introduce you to a new drink that's making waves. Crunchy Simmons. Get ready for a wild flavor journey. Crunchy Simmons redefines unique taste experiences. With each sip, the flavors unfold like a symphony on your palate. The dehydrated stinkflower flakes add texture and taste that will leave you wanting more. So come on down, ask for a glass of Crunchy Simmons. Let your taste buds be dazzled, your senses captivated. Embrace the boldness, embrace the crunch, and let Crunchy Simmons be your passport to extraordinary taste.
It's just like, I think the crowd also goes wild and just yells out, "It's Simmons."
Yeah, I wanted to actually yell for Simmons down 2 of those drinks and run across the stage to Flynn to hold Flynn's arm, and I want to use oblation to heal the wound. And you're like, Simmons would do anything for his friends.
Yep, and also in the meantime, during the commercial, Flair has taken off his jersey and is waving it overhead, going, "Woo, Simmons!"
There are a lot
We can
of
all agree
woo
on
Simmons.
Simmons.
Yeah, the crowd is
Where's
definitely
Simmons?
where's Simmons? Where's Simmons? Losing their minds. We'll put that in the yeah. Nika's gonna post it in a second.
Excellent.
Yes. And I'm assuming I'm taking like a -4 penalty for that next time.
Oh no, you're gonna get 2 -2s.
2 -2s. Got it.
And then -4 would make is whatever you roll basically just a non.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm trying to like not like completely remove people from the game. All right. So this one is the Mana Warriors time. Like you guys got the balls. The score is 2-2, which is crazy because most of the time, web ball is way more one-sided than that.
There's still time.
All right, and like the crowd is going nuts. Did you guys like the commercial? Was the commercial a good commercial? You guys gotta tell me if it was a good one, because if it was, the crowd will be going nuts for that. But since I made it, I don't want to say everybody loves it.
It was definitely a good commercial. It gave me that feeling of like one of those most interesting men in the world ads.
It was in fact Simmons. Right, so
I like
both sides. There is half of the arena. No, you know what? I think they've all commingled. I think there's a bunch of incredibly caffeinated drunks in this stadium,
no.
including the whole fucking crew. The whole crew has just been shooting Four Locos all night.
Oh no.
Throwing
This is
it back.
Just
How is this
straight
arena
up
going to survive?
fucking Red Bull all night.
This is just
Heart racing, try to fall asleep. It's just
first time Adli's been drunk, and it's in front of a bunch of people. This is great.
This is starting to sound like that
makes
whole-
Adli feel more like, I love you guys.
Yeah, just hugs Flynn afterwards, like, I love you, Flynn.
You guys just hear Modern Major General come over the announcer. It's just like, you know, we are all Simmons.
Oh,
Deep down,
God.
this game brings us together, guys. Just,
Fringe.exe initiating.
just come on, guys. I know I sold a lot of mana batteries to like the flamingos, and like, yeah, Sal's a little fucked up, but like, come on,
You say that on TV.
we could be friends.
You're allowed to say
Uh.
Greg and we're all Simmons,
tonight.
right? Except for that one guy that's legally not able to say that he's Simmons.
I feel real bad for that guy.
I feel bad for him too. I don't have like I can't. I'm. And then somebody like pushes him away from it.
We're
be-
drunk.
Modern
I'm a
Major
bit-
General is feeling a bit
And another thing.
in his
Oh.
feelings.
This isn't
he's
even
at
like.
it again.
I don't like it when people call me a ghost. I'm not a ghost.
What?
Hey,
I'm in a
General.
body, but I'm a person.
General, sir.
I
this part of
can't.
the half-
I can't
is this-
hear you because
wrong with
I'm like in a
being a
booth way above you.
Oh.
Like I'm in like a skybox situation.
Oh,
I'm answering you
good.
because I see your mouth moving.
Yeah.
I see that cat's mouth moving. That cat's talking to me.
Flynn's an awesome cat.
It's just now I see the purple one talk. I can't hear you. I'm in the skybox.
Oh.
Okay. Well, oh, the score is 2-2. Have you guys tried mixing these drinks together?
I was.
Oh my
thinking
God.
that.
Like you take one of these little like shot glasses and you just drop it right in. It fizzes right up. and it stays crunchy even in milk. It's crazy.
So, real talk, out of character, I was thinking about taking one of my Gamer Subs ice cubes and putting it into an alcoholic drink.
Please don't do that.
I will not, because I want to go to bed tonight.
I think I am gonna try to mix a drink like that, and since I will do that. And
GameCube.
Instead of a Jaeger bomb, would it be a stink flower bomb?
It's like,
Yeah.
it's a stink bomb. It's a stink bomb.
Yes.
It has to be
Yes,
a stink bomb.
it-
There's no-
absolutely.
Here's my question: Is it all like discounted tonight technically? Because it's a sporting event that's trying to
Oh
promote
yeah,
it.
yeah. This is just like
my-
this is like
my choice
25
is
cent
yes.
beers, people.
Oh no!
Like
I-
whatever caused that riot that one time. That's what this is.
Yeah, it was 25-cent beer night at a baseball park.
That was a terrible
Is everybody
idea.
distracted by
It's
what's going
25
on?
cent beer and free battery night. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Do we
no.
want to call it stink bomb or do we want to call it the Gibbet trash can, like an
I
Irish
think
trash
That
can?
sounds amazing.
Like, I personally think it has to be the stink bomb. It's too good. It's just too right there.
Yeah, Stink Bomb is pretty good.
And besides, we. Don't worry, I had to go back and forth on things.
By the way, Cass feeling personally left out in all this. Cass is gonna slam to Simmons Ales, not for the AP at all, because he just feels left out.
Because he's on
Like
the field.
Everybody's drunk. Everybody's drunk
Everybody
except
else
for
is
me.
drunk.
Excuse you.
I'm not
I
allowed
don't-
to say kill.
I don't know what the 3 hearts mean.
It's kill.
It's
It's censoring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it censors it in the stream.
Oh, it's kill. How to kill somebody? I don't. I think it's more like weed than it is like beer.
Yeah, so you can feel way out of place, but nothing's gonna happen to
Yeah,
you.
it's like you can
Oh,
fuck yourself all the way into the ground, but
And then back through it.
it's
on the
like,
other
but you
side.
never want to kill somebody. It's like all they are is caffeinated and high, basically.
You might have a religious experience, but you'll be fine.
I don't
Oh well,
I don't
if
tend
it-
to
if
like
it's- if it's not
drunk
drunk, then
intoxicated. So go ahead. And you can't. You guys could say that you're drunk for sure. You guys drink other things and get drunk for sure. But like, if this is like a big thing, I would prefer not to have like I don't want an actual riot. You know.
Favorite song.
what?
I just want the world's biggest fucking like drum circle.
Was the enemy team all distracted and everything?
I imagine everybody is quite distracted right now. Yeah, if you want to just run up and grab the ball,
Yeah. Can I aim for Cass's goal since I just saw him chug 2 beers and now he's
Yeah,
probably not
absolutely,
paying
you can-
attention anymore?
yeah, you can, go ahead.
Can I use retcon? So like I figured that this was gonna happen, and I set up a counter for this.
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah, that's one of his abilities.
Ooh.
Can I
That's
use
cool.
the game move precision shot and then line up the perfect opportunity for this?
Absolutely. Oh, you know, okay.
What
Yeah, I
would be
think you
that?
two just canceled each other out right there.
So now it's just regular rolls.
Well, this is
So
happening.
like,
I'd like to read the court.
absolutely. Give me that's I. Yep. Right. Yep. Oof.
Oof, and I gotta
Okay,
plus the eyes.
Um,
25.
Tarkus. What? Seth is trying to read the court. What are you doing that gives him the thought that your net would be the best net to shoot at, but in fact, in reality, you are actually the most prepared?
Tarkus will be pouring stinkflower ale over him, not actually absorbing any of it, but making it seem like this robot is about to be very drunk.
That's so great because literally that's what Cass just did to Krieg, where like Cass was just like downing drinks, but then like and Krieg took the shot, but then you see that Cass was just basically pouring them on the floor, and turns around and it's like, now Krieg, you got to make your shot.
Okay, and it's 2d6 plus my skill, or
I think it's plus your eye because that you said that you would try a precision one, right? Or is
precision
yeah.
shot says roll plus skill.
yep, sorry,
on the
skill.
game
Yep, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Do
And then-
I roll for retcon as well, or
No, like you no longer have that minus.
okay?
Like you would have had -2 on your next
Oh.
two on your rolls, but you don't have it. You retcon the fact that you
Prepared.
didn't drink it.
Okay.
At least that's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, 6.
Oh, okay. So a 6. I don't think you get it with a 6 because yeah. Cass, how did you catch the ball?
Cass pretty much as
Thank
soon
you,
as
card to raise that by 1.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not a
for
total
sure.
failure.
Sure.
Okay, let me do that. So it's now a 7. So it's still not amazing, but it's
Yeah.
not terrible.
Okay. So it doesn't go in, but you get an advantage. Okay, Cass. You caught the ball that Krieg threw. But what about the way that you caught this ball gives Flynn the chance to get a shot on you.
so pretty much Cass is kind of dumping the stuff behind him, but Krieg managed to shoot it all the way towards the top left, and so Cass had to kind of reach out and reveal the right side of his net. So he had to reach out with one hand just to kind of catch it.
Right. And Seth, you don't even see that one, right? That you don't see the open space because you are so focused on Tarkus right now. You know that is the best shot because he is hammered. And Flynn, you see the best shot for you is on Cass right now. So the two best, like Flynn is correct in thinking Cass is wide open. Tarkus is convincing Seth that he's wide open. Right.
Okay.
And to make this roll, Flynn, you have to roll against Adli and Fleur. Fleur.
Okay.
And then make a roll against Cass because you're crossing those sides. And Seth, you have to do the same thing if you want to make those shots.
Okay, so I have to roll the 2d6 plus whatever I'm doing twice before I can get to cast.
Just once before you get to Cass.
Just
but
once.
either one of them
Okay,
can
so
say
just-
that they stop it.
Okay. I'm going to play because I just got my arm healed after having it broken and slinged. So what I'm going to do is do a passion play. As long as that's cool.
Yeah, you're cool. What you got?
Okay. So she had it sling because she was trying to get Krieg to help her to sling it up over her neck and stuff with her bandana. But after Adli helped her heal it, she makes a show of like showing everybody that her arm is actually not broken anymore, and she's like, she's going to do as it says on the sheet actually, and she's going to like show them by like stretching her arm out and like all the fingers or all the little toe beans working, and then she's going to close her eyes and center herself and like take a breath, and then she is going to kick the ball all across the court as hard as she can.
All right, absolutely.
Towards Cass, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just worried. So if I hit the advanced roll, so it's 2 of them, do I just hit the roll and then it'll, like, do it 3D?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just worried it wasn't going to do the 3D dice.
Oof.
Oh, there we go!
Alright. Fleur or
Oh, well,
Adli,
that didn't work.
how do you stop it? Like how did you guys see the opening in Cass's net and expect it to happen? How did you stop it? Oh, you know what? Before you do that, Seth, could you make your roll?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it showing for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
I see your roll.
It didn't show for me.
Yeah,
But it didn't pop up.
yeah, it came up. You got a 9, but then with a +1, it'll be a 10. So yours So how did you two miss Seth's, but how did you catch Flynn's?
I feel like since Adli is not used to being drunk at all, because most things don't, it's more of a Adli kind of stumbles, and I think Flynn's ball maybe just whacks Adli in the back of the head, and then Fleur has to like save the ball from going into the net, and that's when Seth's ball just goes whizzing by.
Yep, I think, I'm going to, with that hit, just pops up. I drew an overdramatic diving catch there, and give a thumbs up as the other ball just whizzes right by.
Alright, Seth. Now roll against Tarkus as your ball continues to go.
God, please let me get another concussion.
So that's an
Oh.
8. So 3 + 4 + 1.
What's happening?
I'm not sure what happened right there, but alright, Tarkus. Now you gotta. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Tarkus. How do you miss it? Like, how do you just barely miss it?
Marcus slips on his own stink ale.
Oh, your hubris has failed you. That actually, like, in my head looks hilarious, because just like you getting covered in the stink ale, like all at the ground, and then like the ball starts flying at your face, and it's just like does the anime glasses thing with your one eye, like the shing, and then like you go to stop it and just slip and fall on your butt, and it just keeps going.
This unit does not have adequate tread.
Unfortunate. And yeah, that means the Mana Warriors go up to 5. It's 5-2. Alright. And Nichol and Cass, you guys both have balls now.
Can I try hype up?
Yeah, sure. What are we doing?
I feel like Adli normally isn't great talking in front of people, but after healing Flynn is going to be like, okay guys, we can do this. Aim and fire and I'll get you.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm going to tack on to whoever throws first, since I still have 1 AP left from downing 2 drinks. I want to tack on to someone's throw rebuke, just in case they if the ball comes back.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, roll heart.
Got it. I'm rolling at a +1 because I have a -2 right now, I think.
Absolutely, yep. So yeah, 7. Yeah, you'll give +1 to the next person, right? It counts as. No, lowering stress. That's what it does.
Yeah, to try to help them get, trying to help get the other two back in focus for scoring.
Yeah, absolutely. We're good to go. So Cass and Nichol, you guys.
Alright. Cass is going to use precision shot to try and launch the ball all the way to Flynn's side.
All right. Give me those 6-siders.
I'm gonna goal keep.
Oh, midnight.
That was plus, that'd be +3, because that was skill as well.
Oh wow.
Skill, and then I got Adli's, was it +1, or?
Ah, yeah. Alright. So, Midnight, how do you and Krieg, like, slow this ball down? Like, how do you guys knock it off kilter? Oh, I'm sorry. Nichol, where are you shooting at?
Well, thinking about it and actually feeling that bit of thing from the crunch calm down a bit, I have an idea. I played with Seth before. I know Seth's moves. I'm going to try to shoot on Seth's goal.
Absolutely. Okay. Give me that one. So we.
And I'm going to try a curveball, so like a plus I.
Yeah, 100%.
I have an idea when it's our turn.
Alright. So that's a 9. And. Go ahead.
No, it's an 8. I already had the +1.
Oh, you did. Okay. Absolutely. All right. So, what is happening right now is Fleur has like thrown the ball at Seth's goal, and Cass has thrown the ball at Flynn's goal, but neither one of them rolled a full success, so neither one of them are gonna score. So between Krieg and Midnight, how do both of you like put it off enough that are gonna be able to Flynn and Seth to be able to stop these goals?
I have it.
So, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, no, you go first.
I was gonna say I'm gonna see Cass throwing his ball, and then I'm just gonna kind of run up Midnight. Just kind of run up his back, and then kind of use his shoulder as a springboard to kind of body the ball out of the way. And then that might put him in the perfect position for what he wants to do next.
Okay. Here is like a deal I want to strike with you, Krieg.
Okay.
You say you want to body that hit. So I'm going to say Cass is throwing this so precisely, and Cass is big. Compared to Krieg, Cass big.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I feel like you guys are going to hear as the ball hits Krieg, and like the slap is so loud, it sounds like one of those old-timey Western movies where a bullet hits a can.
Oh no!
Oh god!
Like the pew!
All the tiny people are getting broken.
Cass kind of looks up for a second, like, someone just fire a gun.
So Krieg, here is the choice I'm presenting to you. You can know that that's about to hit you and like kind of deflect it to make it so he would Cass will be able to roll again, but he has to roll a 12 or else Flynn blocks the goal. Or you can take damage and like have a -1 to your power as it cracks your ribs. And I don't know if anybody else has seen the Hunter x Hunter dodgeball arc, as this one ball goes straight into the air. Like, it's flying in the air.
Or, counteroffer,
All right.
can I slam one of these drinks and then use AP to use my tattoo, which swaddles me from harm?
I will accept that as well. So you won't take a bonus, you won't take a penalty, but it will go straight in the air.
Okay. So what happens is I see that that's coming a lot faster than I was expecting. So as I'm kind of in the air, I'm kind of flashing my brilliance and taking one of the cans, kind of all showmanship, and then showing the crowd what I'm doing, and then drinking that, crushing the can as the ball hits me, hits my swaddle cocoon, and then goes straight in the air.
So you guys all just watch swaddled Krieg just go flying off the court real quick, and it's just like
It's a baby.
Yeah, we all thought that was the ball, as like it was like going towards Flynn, and then suddenly just look over and it's Krieg, like one thumb in his mouth, flying past at fucking Mach 5.
Just kind of winking at everybody as I go by, holding the can.
Absolutely, looking at, like I already said, cameras everywhere, looking at the camera, like wink.
Can I
catch him?
Actually, can I also add that he's leaving a trail of business cards along the path?
Absolutely, just like confetti. When he hits the wall, it's like a piñata of business cards.
Wait,
We didn't even need the T-shirt cannon for Krieg.
Can I add that there's just a huge dent in the wall now from like
Absolutely.
Oof. Since I guess since abilities are pretty fast, I'm gonna. This looks cool. I want to make it look cool too. I'm gonna chug a Mountain Dew. Midnight Dew. Midnight Mellow.
I'm sorry.
A Meller Yeller, and I'm gonna use.
It's Midnight Rush. I don't. It's not hot. Like it's a rush at midnight. I wasn't understanding it either. No, get off me! Get the fuck off of no! And then
You can do it, General.
Kroger brand Dr. Thunder. I'm gonna.
I wanted to call it Mr. Mountain.
Cass is giving a hearty. Cass is just giving a very hearty chuckle from all this.
I'm gonna chug a drink, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use my wild evolution, which does not take any AP, but still need to drink anyway. I'm gonna hop on all fours. We've spoke about this. Gonna put the picture in the art channel as fast as my sick body can work.
Yoo-hoo.
And I'm gonna land on all fours and chase that ball like there's no tomorrow.
Absolutely. So, midnight. These are my two options for you. You can have Flare, roll again on Seth. And you can let that ball, like, that you were about to stop, pass by. And if you do that, you can snatch that ball out of the air. The one that went straight up.
Counter offer. I do want to let Seth handle the ball that's going towards him. But I don't want to just snatch the ball in the air. You remember those 2 energy drinks I downed during the commercial?
Sure.
Midnight is going to jump onto the top of his goal, flip up towards the ball in the air, before pointing a hand at the airborne ball, kind of in the direction of where towards Cass's goal, and unleash a massive shadow tendrils to just smash the ball as hard as he can towards Cass. Cass's goal, looking for basically the spot that he's weakest at, and trying to send it to that spot so quickly that he can't even react to it.
Oh man.
All right, sure.
Cass-
Yeah, make the roll. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Can I try something in response to this?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Because you're no longer at your goal.
I was actually gonna say, this is where I think the rebuke would go off, because Midnight's moving toward. Because I have the 1 AP left over from using 3 for Flynn, but I downed 2 drinks, so this is where the rebuke would go off.
The rebuke that you put on Professor and on.
Oh no,
That's
that
on
was the roll.
Cass's ball,
That was
yeah.
the roll. That was just the roll. The rebuke goes off when something comes towards you, not going. Thunderous word is when it's going away.
I'm sorry. What are you trying to have happen?
No, that would have gone off when I went towards it because I was first.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that would
okay.
have already gone off on me.
I got it. Never
he's
mind.
way in the wall. Midnight's got a clear shot here for sure. This is all Midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna Cass was. I'm not using retcon, but I'm gonna say Cass is using named after you. Essentially, which is essentially just a giant redirection. Called the Sunrise Special.
Ooh.
I was gonna let Midnight have the roll on that big thing that he did.
Go ahead. Sorry. That's just if it fails, sir.
You can do it.
Okay.
Hell yeah, you can do it.
Nope.
Yeah, so like Midnight does just go fly. So yeah, that is 2 points for so it's 5-4 right now. And
It was 7-2, I think.
Yeah.
oh shit, no, yeah, you're right, 7-2. Wow, okay, I have the wrong sides in my head.
Okay.
Oh shit, the Mana Warriors are mean.
Are we?
Hey, we didn't break one of their players' arms.
I healed it.
He
Yeah.
did heal it. Yeah.
I just realized something.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Since Krieg is all the way off to the side, that technically counts as him being out of his goal.
Oh, he's most certainly out of his goal. He can't return that right away. Like they have to play without somebody in the middle.
Okay. Okay, I was just checking that. All right.
Yeah.
Alright, so
So-
2 balls are out. Do we have one left, or is all 3 balls out?
One is left. It is heading towards Seth right now. Nichol Fleur has to make one more roll for it.
All right, is that still plus I?
Yeah.
I want that ball.
Seven.
Ooh.
I don't think it goes in. Seth, how did you stop it? But what did it cost?
I'm gonna run after that ball with my mouth wide open and try to catch it right in my face.
There's a dog on the field. Not you, Midnight. We love you. Who's
That guy's a dog. That guy's a dog.
guys? Why is there a dog on the field? What is this
I'm
game?
okay. I'm okay.
Is that Beezus?
Is that baby okay?
And as the ball hits, you can
I'm
see
done.
the slow motion video, like hitting the face and the tongue just splaying out. and
Ah, fuck!
just slow
Get the
motion.
camera out of there. Don't show that.
We did
Ah.
plus 18 on this, yes.
It's like, hold on. And like he calls a timeout. Like Seth stops the ball. And he's just like, Seth, you have the ball. I think it's like stuck in your jaw.
Ball now.
Like a
Yeah,
jawbreaker
gonna
that
have to
went
help me
past
out.
the canine situation.
It's my ball.
It's like, hold on, guys. And like literally, like they come in and like reposition everybody. It's just like they give you guys all like some water and stuff. Like, okay, guys,
Thanks.
it's sober up. Stop. It's just like it's modern major. Like this is not modern major general. I think this is actually lithium. She walks up to you guys. She's like, look, he's very drunk.
I could tell.
Thank you.
Doing great.
She's like, obviously, like this game has gone incredibly well for everybody involved. We have sold more energy drinks, and you guys have sold so much alcohol that it's beginning to become a problem, if you catch my drift. And so like she motions around, and
Like
like
a normal
you,
day at the diving bell. I don't know what the problem is.
that's
Just
not
hear a
how
bunch of cats wailing because they're so drunk.
yeah, they're just
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now, have you thought about first, preferably, trying to take the mic away from the major general? You know.
I think they tried that a couple of times, but he's stronger than he looks when he's drunk.
He's very spry.
Hmm. It's understandable.
So hear me out. Nobody's gonna remember the score. Like, here's my plan. Just give me your best plays. Mix it up. Sell everything we've got. And send these people home to bed before they cause a problem.
I just grinned really wide there. You are absolutely speaking my language.
Would she be considered an ally to me?
Lithium, no. No.
Like, I'll turn to one of the others because I can't really speak to her. We could put on a fireworks show, a big one.
I look. I turn to Seth and I go, "That's not a good idea, especially with drunk, caffeinated people."
Do I still have the ball stick in my mouth?
No. The medical team that like unswaddled Krieg also helped get the ball out of your mouth.
So going all out is going to cost extra.
It's just like, we'll talk to your management.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
So instead of playing to win, you're just going to put on the most flashy, showy thing you can do possible.
Oh, I want to do the
I'm
thing.
not
And I'm going to get
flashy.
paid extra.
I can get behind that. I've got a few tricks I still haven't used yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Midnight since he's kind of the boss here, and I'm kind of hop back and forth between legs and be like, hey, can I do a shiny thing? Can I do a shiny thing? Can I make it sparkly?
As long as you make it part of a play, then yeah, I see no problem.
I have a
with that.
question. How many AP is that giving everybody food thing? It's like the feast.
Oh, you don't, like, if you guys want, like, so what I'm proposing is you guys don't have to worry about rolls.
Okay.
So slam as much of the booze that you want, drink as many of the energy drinks as you want, and do, like, what if you are guaranteed a crit for each of you? Like, whether that is a sick play where you are blocking a shot, or if a sick play of you making a shot. Like, narrate the best, like, compilate, like, fucking, like, training video, not situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like stunt compilation.
I'm
What's it look like?
I'm gonna ask this before I cast it. Would Echoes of Creation be a stupid idea to cast?
That's what it does.
Yeah, for what purpose?
To make it like the like a brand new start, you know, like the beginning of an anime show where it's like all those really cool music and everybody's like doing all these cool action skills that you actually never see in the show most of the time, but that, like, after the halftime, I'll play that because it's a mix of sound and show, and then everybody gets back into it. It's pretty much just an opening curtain, kind of like opening halftime.
Yeah, that's fine.
Copy paste it. But yeah, I will have to drink 6 delicious cans of Mellow Yellow.
Oh no, it's stink flower ale. And don't forget, you have to include the crunchies. It's like, it's like a fire yogurt situation where you gotta like tip it up and make sure everybody sees you. Like, the little baggie of the crunchies is connect. Modern Major General just comes over the mic. You just gotta flip it up a little bit. Seth, look up here, Seth. Hey, Seth, up here. I'm in the skybox. You like this, and he like tilts the pouch into the beer and into the ale, and like then you drink it, and like somebody comes and slaps that off his hand. Would you fucking? He's like, no.
Cass just face palms.
Adli is so confused.
It's gonna be a lot of slurpy sounds while that's being chugged. I'm not going to recreate those sounds because I hate them in real life.
Seth, you did it. He's drunk,
Flynn-
guys.
Flynn is going to take her bandana up over her nose, and then she's going to make little, she's going to take her paws and make it look like she has little goggles on, and she's going to mimic the modern Major General as he's talking and while looking at Seth.
Alright, to do this, I'm going to start, howling. And while I'm howling, there's going to be little wisps in the shape of bees going around. And they look like little pieces of light. And they are ethereal remnants that are burning the last of their energy, but they are not sentient. So for the next minute, these wisps will float around the area, restoring all the hit points of creatures and animating new plant life. Every creature in the scene will stop what they're doing, while the wisps are present and remain still with awe as they fade into the beyond. This is just for show.
Yeah. The lights and stuff work just fine. Nothing grows on the ground.
Yeah, that's fine. Just wanted the pretties. Game on.
Alright. So, what do you guys got? What are your perfect plays?
Hey, Nichol?
Yeah?
I'm usually not the best at tag team things, but I think I have an idea.
Let's do it.
Can I give you a leg and a wing up?
Yep, and actually to add in what I wrote a bit ago there, I'm thinking maybe, toss up the ball first and then toss me.
Yeah, I was, toss the ball up, give, Nichol a, just a leg up to do almost like a cheerleading, throw. And then, I am gonna down another 2 of those drinks to go, Drake and just immediately fly up so that Nichol can do, or Fleur can do one of those land fancy on the top of my head and make their shot.
Yep, and to add on to that, I'm also going to be drinking some of the ale, and with the crunchies, of course, you have to have the crunchies there. And as I'm going up, there's this freezing fog that appears and, shrouds the ball, and then Nichol, and then Adli in this fog. And then, as it ends up there, is it both Nichol, first the ball, and then Nichol and Adli pop out of the fog dramatically to make the shot as Nichol just goes the other way around upside down to do a really nice bicycle kick to slam it back down.
Absolutely. Who were you shooting on? I'm sorry, I missed that part of that.
Oh, that's a very good question. I think in order to make sure it looks great, we'll say they're on Midnight and Krieg.
All right, Midnight Krieg. How did that whole thing go down? But then, you just both miss it, or not even miss it, but how did you almost save it?
I have an idea. You want to go along with it, Krieg?
Yeah.
Basically, Midnight carries Krieg on his back real quick to get as close to the ball as possible, and lets Krieg launch off of him to try to grab the ball, and probably barely slips through his fingers.
Absolutely.
Barely, not enough, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And the crowd goes crazy. They'll all just cheer. You see them all throwing back the Simmons crunches, and which is very hard to do because you do have to open the little baggie every single time.
I would like to think that instead of catching it, I'm showing off the stink flower crunches as I'm in the air, so I forget to catch the ball as I go up.
She's I would like those. Fucking gecko tongue shooting out, snatching them out of the air.
I look around. It's like, oh yeah, I was supposed to. All right, who's next?
I think there's a big part of the crowd is all of them are just like it starts off just Flynn, 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 and then it's just caterwauling Flynn.
You can get these wonderful drinks at the Diving Bell and Krieg at Market Square.
Can I request?
Don't
I go
advertise
last?
here. This you didn't pay. You didn't pay for that advertisement.
Somehow he
Yeah.
can hear you.
I can read lizard lips.
Yeah.
He's very loud.
Can someone
Somehow he
can,
can hear me.
can someone please take the mic away from the modern Major General? Please.
He is
Over
the very
my
model.
dead body, and then you hear a gunfire.
Are you sure that's not just Krieg again?
I'm sorry, there's no gunfire. I don't want gunfire in a stadium to be a joke.
Okay.
We just hear a loud bonk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hear incredibly loud bonk.
And it's lithium with the chair.
She couldn't take me down either. It hits. I got her.
Would it be
You just see him
technically
holding up a
lithium?
club.
Would it be lithium battery?
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh,
Wrap it up, guys. We're done.
Well, if it's my turn, I'm not entirely sure if it is or not. I'm
it, like-
going.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Oh, is it the Mana Warriors or is it?
It's anybody's turn. Whenever
Oh,
you want, whenever
okay.
you want to go, just go.
Okay.
Adli and Nichol went,
Okay.
so it's whoever wants to go next.
Okay. I will have Flynn go then, since she's getting cheered on. She is going to go on all fours and run in a big circle, and then she's going to kick the ball straight at Tarkus. She's just gonna bunny kick the heck out of it straight at him.
Kitty kick.
Yeah, kitty kick.
How did it just dead on? Did it curve at the last second? Was it too hard? Was it like a little bit too high and went past his shoulder? How did he not stop it? Because we know if Tarkus is just standing there, Tarkus big.
Yeah, Tarkus is quite big. I would like to think that he's got a stance going. He's like ready for it because he's like, you're not going to trick me. And then because she's so little, she kicks it and it goes straight through his legs.
Absolutely.
Tarkus is too busy smashing stink ales against the crack in his chest. He's building up AP for something.
He's like, oh, wait.
And then so there's one ball remaining, and all of a sudden you just hear the modern Major General come, multi-ball, and then more balls just start falling from the ceiling.
Oh no.
Oh.
What's up?
Got a really cool defense
Everywhere.
option for if something tries. So I don't have an
Oh,
attack, I have
God.
a defense.
So
I'm
many.
I'm gonna run to the nearest one, and I'm gonna turn my body and hit it with my tail with as much force as I can muster. I'm not aiming.
Yeah. just for fun.
As hard as it'll go. And as you can see, it's a pretty muscular tail. It's not like a dog.
And where do you want it to go? Does this succeed?
I told you I wasn't aiming, so that's up to you, boss.
Oh, no. All right.
Please
I
let
guess
it
you
just
can
go
always
high
roll
in the
to
air.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, you can roll a C for sure.
let me find the dice again. Let's see if it'll
Again, if you guys want to roll on these and role play them that way, that's fine too.
Roll 1d6, and
Yeah.
that's which goal
I,
it
I
goes
was,
Yeah.
I was actually
like 1
going
through
to
3, it
suggest.
hits somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I think with that roll there, I would suggest there with Seth's veteran instincts, even not even aiming, can just hit right where it needs to go.
I don't want to give anybody a concussion, though.
Cass is not. Cass is not even gonna block this with how fast it is. Cass is just gonna let it go.
I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it go after Tarkus. I'm afraid of what he's drinking, what he's after.
Oh no.
All right, Tarkus, what do you want to stop this?
That's what he was looking at.
I wanted to save this for last, but how many stink ales do I need to have absorbed to just unleash an utter barrage of bedazzles?
Ooh.
How many magic missiles will I fire off at these balls?
You want to just hit all of them? Is that what you want to do? And like, what are you trying to like aim with those?
Yeah, using the first volley to get all the balls higher in the air, and then the second volley will angle the shots.
All right, sure. Like, that's fine. I think while you're doing that, I think Seth is going to score on you, though.
That's fine.
Like, as you go to hit all the rest of them, you just see the speed that, like, Cass steps aside. Both Adli and Nichol kind of, like, have to dash back, and then it just, like, flies past you. And, like, maybe even touches the side of, like, Tarkus's head. Not hits him, but you see, like, a little burn form. That's how hard it was, like, thrown across.
A little bit of rust came off.
Just like straight up polished.
The original color.
Alright, so with that,
I'm gonna look at Seth and be like, Seth, you know Leo's gonna be mad at that, right?
No.
It's a very compelling argument.
Yeah, nobody tell Leo.
And if you have to, tell him it's my fault. He's probably already pissed at me.
Leo's tiny.
so you guys all see Tarkus hit the balls
I
into the air.
think with Seth saying that, all of the balls are going at Seth.
Oh my god.
Like the first volley, Tarkus's hands are in like an underhand position, and the bolts shoot out of his fingers. There's visible holes in his fingers from these bolts blasting out of him. And then he just does a downward sweeping motion to angle everything with the next volley.
Yeah, I think this is a roll. I think this has to be a roll. So go ahead and make that roll, Tarkus. I would say it's probably plus skill.
I was going to say, Bedazzle does not require a roll at all.
Oh, not bedazzle. Like the shooting itself. No, it worked. It's going to happen exactly what you're describing it. I want to see if Seth can stop him, or how many Seth can stop.
If Nichol and
Actually,
I are in the
I've
air,
got
can we
something.
assist?
Oh shit!
I can do.
Yeah, go
if you
for it,
want.
Krieg.
So sneak attack is pretty much just you're teleporting behind something to stop it. So if I multi-chain that by chugging like 16 flowers, can I just kind of stop all of them? It's gonna hurt like hell, and we'll be out for the rest of the match, but it'll be really
you'd
cool
be
to watch.
like burping forever.
If that's okay.
Oh, you're gonna be so stinky.
Yeah, I'm cool, man.
Okay. So I'm pretty much just take like the 6-pack, and then I just open all of them, and then I just kind of. You wouldn't think this would be possible, but I open up and I just kind of chug them all, and then I just start just kind of vibrating gold, and then suddenly just kind of disappear behind one ball. It falls on the ground. Disappear. Another ball falls on the ground. Disappear, and then slowly just see poofs of gold, and then all of a sudden, kind of all the balls are in a pile, and I'm just kind of standing on top. And then I just kind of cheer, and then immediately kind of just fall on top of them.
Do you do this after both volleys, or only after the first one?
The first one.
So you're gonna get hit by the
boss.
second volley. Is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is exactly how I'm picturing it too.
I
It
think
looked
I
really
just
cool, I'm
accidentally
really
killed
confused.
Krieg.
Oh, please
These
don't.
bolts do 2 HP damage per.
I need to get in those balls. I need those balls. Is there any chance that I could run into them and kind of knock Krieg out so he doesn't die?
Oh, he wouldn't die anyway. But
I need those balls.
Reflexive swaddle would save me.
Reflexive Swaddle is a great name. That's my new band.
Yeah.
All right,
It's baby
so
metal.
I do think that these three are heading right at you, Seth. Like Tarkus's aim is still good enough, for the second volley. How do you try to stop him?
The first one that comes at me, I'm gonna try to catch it
All right.
with my mouth.
This is phrasing. You need the balls, and now this.
I am being completely sincere. Oh, what does this
Those
roll
balls
again?
with your mouth.
What would this be? Like I or just the flat 2d6?
I would have said that was power.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait, do I not need to roll anymore now?
All right, I have +1 power, so that is.
Oh no, Tarkus, you're good.
7 total.
All right. So okay. So yeah, you stop that one, Cass. How do you make sure that the other two go in?
I'll make sure the other two go in.
Yeah. You see him catch one, but the other two are fair game that you can just make sure.
Are they going towards the goal, or are they in the air?
Wherever you want them to be. They're coming. They're probably down from above because Tarkus shot at that angle. Krieg caught half of them.
I want to say Cass caught the other two. Threw one a little bit slow, like almost kind of like a lob, and then the other one he just pretty much straight bulleted right towards the right half of the ball to where they'd both shoot up into the top right and left side.
Absolutely. I'm here for it. All right. So, like we all know at this point, it's all just the exhibition, and it's all just like the crowd is going crazy. Like you guys haven't seen this kind of cheering since like they keep mentioning Tomb Squad at the arena during roller derby, which is basically every time somebody says Tomb Squad, everybody goes crazy, loses their mind. But this is going great. People are chanting Midnight Rush and Simmons Crunch and the Crunchy Simmons, and like they're starting to chant you guys' names as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I pump up the crowd and picture say, "We're Simmons! We're Simmons!"
Yeah, everyone, Midnight Simmons, Midnight Simmons.
Flynn just looks like she's gonna shout, and then she goes, "Squad."
Squad.
I think at this point I do want to get my move in.
Yo, yeah, I'm trying to set you up.
Okay.
Like-
Oh, sorry. I just want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
While Cass is doing this, Cass is also cracked open like I'd say about four
Lord.
four ales and just started going to town.
Oh, are you
Baze his
doing a full on
name!
Steve Austin?
Yeah, essentially. He's doing it with forearms though.
That's the stunner.
He's going for Loco.
He chugs the first two, grabs the other two, and then chugs the other ones.
Quietly over the mic, you just hear squad, 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 squad. All right, Midnight. You have all three of those balls that Krieg brought down. What are you doing with them?
I think Midnight's going to put one last energy drink into his gas mask. Go and grab all three balls, and He's going to basically a variation of that named after you move that I actually discussed with you in DMs. He's going to try to pass one of each of the balls to his 3 teammates, and just for them to make shots. When they do make the shots, as whoever goes for the goals, little shallow hands will come out of the balls to deflect it back up towards Midnight, who jumps in the air and starts kicking the ball towards each goal.
Alright, so absolutely. So what I need is Seth, Krieg, and Flynn to tell me how you're making the shots, and then I need Cass, Tarkus, Adli, and Nichol to tell me how it got bounced straight back at Midnight. Like, what'd that look like?
I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna use my mouth this time. I'm gonna do a straight rush and jump, and then headbutt the ball with my head instead of another body part.
Cass is immediately going to kick the hell out of it. And it just happens to hit it. He manages to kick it with his left foot, but it was off to the right side, so it just goes straight to Midnight in the air.
I think Adli and Fleur are still technically, like, half flying.
I think maybe with that we could have it where it's it looks like it's just about to come to Adli again, and Flair sees that, drinks a little bit more of the Simmons Crunch, just enough to create a little ramp of ice to lay it up for Adli to actually throw it back.
And then Adli just kind of, because Adli's still a Drake right now, does a little, like, flip in the air and hits the ball with the end of their tail. Back right at Midnight.
Okay. Absolutely.
The funniest, I think the funniest thing is Flynn is going to do something that's so not intense, but Tarkus is so ready for it that he hits it hard. Pretty much what she's going to do is she's going to do something in volleyball. It's like setting, where she just takes the ball and she kind of like lightly taps it with the ends of her beans towards him, and he's like, ah! And like, oh, I mean, that's just my idea.
I'm cool. It's just like he just slaps the shit out of it.
He's just so ready for it.
Tarkus punches that ball, and it just slow-mo spinning against his fist before getting launched at Midnight.
And you just put your finger, like one finger on your hand up and just like, no, no, no. That's like a very...
You didn't say the magic word.
It's like, all right, Midnight, what do you got for us from here?
Okay.
Yeah, he just...
Oh, I'm sorry, Krieg. I'm sorry, we missed Krieg.
It's okay.
No.
It pretty much is kind of like Drunken Master style. He kind of picks up the ball, rolls it around. It looks like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he knows exactly what he's doing. And it just kind of goes all over, and then it finally goes down by his tail, and he kind of hits it forward as he falls down into the dirt.
Did you just canonically make Krieg like a drunken master fighter?
On accident.
Because that's just rude. We haven't been thinking of Krieg as a drunken master fighter at any point, and now suddenly he is?
Well, he can't drink anymore, and he hasn't drinking, so this has been a while since his last drink, so...
See, like, we could have explored this storyline. Sensei Krieg is an amazing, like, mental image for me. You could be the Boraicho of the Wander crew.
I'm totally down for this.
See now, all right, Midnight. Sorry. So you shot, and they reacted to that, and then that went up to gotcha. Was solid.
Yep. So basically, as each ball comes in, I mean, like, a spin kicks at one. Basically, the shallow that he attached to it, kind of cushioning the blow against his leg a little bit, so he can launch it. First, that casts his goal. Second one comes in, and he just spikes it towards the middle of Nichol and Adli. And the last one that Tuck is launched at him, it does end up shattering the shallow hand that was attached to it, because these things are flimsy as hell with how little magic you put in them. But it cushions it enough where he can just basically flip kick it and smack it right down in between Tuckus's legs and into the goal.
Absolutely. And I think the modern Major General just is like doing the like shouting goal for a million years thing. But I'm not gonna try. Oh, there you go, that one. But like, and he hasn't stopped since I started saying this. So
basically, take it as read that he's still yelling goal until the end of the session.
Yeah, just like imagine that is happening the whole time, and it's like, I know the score was 7-2 before Lithium had you guys like do the exhibition thing. So the Mana Warriors, like, you four will be receiving a reward, and before, like, it's called the Dynamo's Triumph. I just don't have the abilities just right. Imagine, like, she comes out with this giant trophy that that's about as tall as Krieg, and the top of it is one of those, like, you know, the balls where you put your hand on it and the lightning follows it around.
Oh, I love those things.
Oh, that's cool.
And like it's like a weird green lightning, and they explain that it has a mana battery inside that'll last like as long as like you're alive, basically. Like, we've really figured this stuff out. And it's just like, but then it's like, don't worry, not like originally I was gonna have whoever won this game was going to, like, that drink was going to be the drink of Web Ball, you know? Like the national,
There's too much.
And now Stink Bomb is the national drink.
Now,
Yeah, there's
now
too
Stink
much
Bomb.
love. There's too much love in this room.
The Stink Bomb is like the drink of the WBA, the Web Ball Association.
Yeah, the drink of side one, at least.
Aw, now flurries are never going to be the drink of the WBA.
Flurries, that's cute.
Will be the
Sounds
dessert.
like a
Don't worry.
cereal. Yeah, that sounds like.
Okay, I'll take that.
There's Dippin' Dots. This could be like Dippin' Dots.
Good point.
What's a Dippin'?
I can see.
What's a Dippin' Dot?
Exact.
They're
What is
flurries,
it?
like a little. Do you want to explain them, Flurry?
Walk me through a Dippin' Dot.
How can you ruin it?
Well, they're really, really cold.
Okay.
They're really small.
All right.
And then you take the really small thing that's really cold and has flavor.
Okay. How'd the flavor get there?
You put the flavor before you make them cold.
Oh.
It's little itty bitty tiny balls of ice cream.
Where would the ideal place to eat this be?
What is with all of you and balls?
Or we're playing a game with balls.
I mean, I could take or leave balls myself, but it's useful for the Dippin' Dots. Anyway, best place to eat them, wherever you want.
Okay.
They come in a cup.
Whoa! Why?
That way you can carry them around and your hands don't get all frozen and sticky.
Canonically, how do you guys all know what Dippin' Dots are?
I do not. I never claimed to.
Marcus doesn't know what the heck a Dippin' Dot is.
We have all
You're
discussed
confused.
this
You're
drunk.
the
on-
nature-
Actually, I was going to suggest they could have been Nichol's first aborted attempt at a dessert before Flurries.
I thought it was a drunk discussion we had one night while we were all drunk, but you know. I
Also
definitely
that,
that.
that's why it was a failed first
There
attempt.
is. We all got
Yes.
drunk and made Dippin' Dots.
Cass just sitting here kind of scratching his head.
Oh,
So now I have to like make the Midnight Rush actual card and the the Crunchy Simmons card
And the stink bomb card.
and the Stink Bomb card. I feel like if you play both of those, you should be able to combine them. Now I figured out how I'm going to do it. Never mind. It'll be its own thing.
Okay.
I want to make sure the smaller people are on my back as we parade around the field.
Yeah.
I'm celebrating.
Adli is still a Drake right now, so I
You're
think
not-
that they're just
You're not
doing.
one of the smaller people right now.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll probably be giving Adley little scritchies under the chin.
Aw.
Scritchies.
Adli just
I'll give you
curls around Fleur to make Fleur look really cool and like in their dragon wings.
Alright. So, I know it's a little bit shorter than most games, but the web games tend to be anyway. I think Midnight's fame has shot through the fucking roof with this. Like, with the Cutting the Great promo, with everybody going crazy about it, with them scoring what to everybody looked like the winning score. So like the fame, like they didn't know that you guys decided to just, play it out. So like everybody's losing their minds.
Just go ham.
Yeah, it's just like there's posters all over the place for Midnight now. Everybody on the Mana Warriors, can you guys all roll me a 20-sider?
Yeah.
Can I get advanced?
Roll for addiction.
Midnight just rolled a 1. Midnight rolled a 1 when I was asking for them to roll a 20-sider. It was literally to roll for the addiction.
Midnight, do you want me to play a F in chat?
No, please no.
Yeah, I was gonna say I actually didn't drink any of
why I
the
asked.
Midnight Rush.
Oh, then you're fine, Flynn.
I dropped
Oh,
one.
okay.
Oh no! So Kuari is not only addicted to the fame, he's probably going to be the star of an after-school special.
Hey, Kuari,
Yep.
you have a shadow again.
Wait for the butt.
Hey.
It's
You're
not
back to
yours.
normal. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Is it the Drunken General's shadow?
Oh no,
Shadow, is it?
Midnight.
I think that the end scene of this game is, it's just like we're gonna hit it with a little fan service here. Midnight's in the shower, alone right now. He's got the water hitting his fur. He's washing out his hair, really sweaty. Night. His hair's down because he doesn't have it up in a ponytail. It's lewd. It's a really lewd scene. And then the camera goes down his back and just covers it. You see his butt. It's tasteful, but you see his butt, and it goes down the back of his legs, and then you see green sparks coming out of Midnight, and then suddenly a shadow slowly starts to expand onto the floor, and you just for a second notice that silhouette does not share the same shape as Midnight. And that's how this episode would end.
Oh no.
Well, I knew the addiction was coming, but damn.
Yeah, so thank you guys all for playing. This game took more storyline significance than I expected.
Well,
But you guys
You
all
learn
did
new
great.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I was so scared to play web ball.
I'm taking one of the balls.
Oh, you can't take one of Gibbet's balls.
You can keep one of the drinks though for.
Yeah, you can keep the drink.
Thursday.
You guys can't take the balls. It's like a copyright, not a copyright thing, like a counterfeit situation. Each stadium is going to have its own balls, and each stadium is going to have its own like rules. Like this place, you can't use magic unless. And like the hymnal stadium is so just one-sided. Like hymnal's team will always be in a better situation when you play at hymnal. That's just how it's gonna work.
Then I'm gonna take a drink then.
Yeah, definitely. There's novelty balls, but they're not gonna be the same.
Yeah, I just want one for keepsake. So novelty.
So it'll look the same, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could. There's definitely those. So yeah, no real need for a recap on that one because everything happened storyline-wise right there, except for clearly Modern Major General gets really drunk. Simmons Crunchers and Crunchy Simmons and Midnight Rush are the best-selling drinks of all time.
Krieg is a drunken master.
Krieg is a drunken master. Flynn has a big fan base in literally all the cats. And I had something, but I can't say that one out loud. All right.
The trophy.
The trophy happened, and I will get that to you guys. It's going to be one of those things like how Cass has the access to that wagon. I'm going to give you guys like a trophy that you'll all have access to, a shared item.
Yep, and for the
Nice.
last bit, I actually have a thing there, and the last thing that Alan had was...
That is spot on.
I love it.
So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys, all of the players. Thanks to everybody in the chat. We're taking this weekend off, and like it's 4th of July weekend, so we assume some of you are traveling and stuff. So, but
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for playing this game with us. And yeah, that's it. I'm tired.
You got to go to the
Fair
bathroom.
Woo!
everybody.
Actually, I'm good.
So we are
The
gonna wrap up
tradition is
here,
broken.
and see you guys probably Friday. I think that feels good. So everyone have a good weekend. Have a good 4th of July, Canada Day, whatever the northern one is. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Bye forever.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Also, hit me up if you want to play Street Fighter. Goodbye.
Understood.
Also, Conan Exiles. Bye.